And what is Europe? Europe is not a nation. Europe is a civilization united by its Greek, Roman, and Christian past, and Italy being the country of birth of the Roman Empire, and also being the seat of the Catholic Church, cannot just think about itself, but have a larger vision. And let me add something before you continue with the questions about the National Fertility Party. It is not only Brexit, but the idea of our party is to leave NATO, as France did in 1966, when led by the great Charles de Gaulle, because we think that NATO doesn't have any sense any longer with the cancellation of the Warsaw Pact and the fall of the Soviet Union. We think NATO, as it is right now, is just an instrument of the decaying American empire, an organization that opened an office in Tokyo, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Now, Tokyo, it's in the Pacific Ocean. It was Pacific, but then NATO arrived. So we'll have to change the name of the Pacific Ocean as well. Warmongering Ocean or something like that. I'm sure Donald Trump is going to like that, given the fact that he wanted to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico into Gulf of America. How funny. So we want to leave NATO. We want to implement the Brexit and colonize planet Mars. And also we want to start in the role of observer a relationship with the BRICS. That is to say, Brazil, China, and Russia. And I'll give you one set of data just to underline how America represents the old world. If you take a compass and you draw a circle with a radius of 3,000 kilometers, taking as a center Hong Kong, within the area you will have 60% of the world population, 70% of the manufacturing and economic capacity of the world, and almost 100% of all financial savings. Therefore, I see a difficult situation in the horizon for Europe, especially that Europe that is linked to a small group of people that have made a fortune with the European Union. A group of people who has a house in London, who has a home in Vienna, who has a home in Frankfurt, who has a home in Paris, who has a home everywhere and nowhere, and wants to decide the destiny and the future of 400 million souls. We will not allow that. So our intention is to start a discourse with the BRICS and to create a new Europe, a civilization that, like the great Charles de Gaulle said, goes from Lisbon to the Urals. This is the future of Europe. And as far as Americans are concerned, goodbye, a good riddance.